This past this past few days, they've been very difficult. I've been experiencing a lot of growth inside, and with anything, whenever you change your habits, whenever you start doing anything new, you start experiencing this uncomfort and you don't know what to do, you don't know if it's right. So whenever I start changing inside, I've been changing inside this past few days. It's been very uncomfortable. It's been painful. I'm going through some breakthroughs, but they're really challenging me, and I've started talking to myself different. It's all about that inner voice, how you talk to yourself, and for the most part, I'm always so nice to myself. I always tell myself that I'm doing good, that I'm grateful, right? I'm always very grateful, but I'm starting to realize that I've been too nice to myself. And these past few days, I've been going through a lot of growth, a lot of change inside, internally. There's a lot of new things happening and a lot of new beliefs, self image changing, and it's been causing a lot of discomfort. I'm going on a week of getting up at 2:45 a.m., hitting new workouts, new stuff, working on myself more, falling in love more with myself, and it's just challenging a lot of things. I was showering at the gym earlier after the workout, and I pretty much cried a little bit, and it was very uncomfortable. I was facing that inner voice that was telling me you should be farther, but at the same time, you're okay, you're doing good, you're doing great. And I was like, what the fuck are you like negotiating again with being comfortable and the it's okay. And I realized I've been negotiating with this inner voice. And so I'm ready to just keep challenging myself. I feel like I really need to step up, challenge myself. And something that really hurt me, I'll be honest with you, is that I felt that I had failed my people, I had failed my siblings. I've caused a lot of growth in their life, but at the same time, a lot of pain because I haven't given them my all. And I was realizing that, damn, like, I've been putting them through a bunch of shit. And the thing is, I'm not giving it my all. Like, I just closed my eyes and I was just thinking and visualizing under the water. And I realized, like, bro, you could be doing so much more. Like, I'm so relentless when I do a bunch of shit, but I have not been that relentless. And I had to wake up and realize that there's a lot more to go, there's a lot more to do. And the thing is, I wasn't pissed. I wasn't pissed. I was working out and I heard Wes Watson saying that, even though he has millions and he has all these supercars and two mansions or whatnot, he was like, every morning I wake up, he's like, I'm fucking pissed because I want more and I need more. And like, I know I can do more. And it made me realize, damn, bro, like I've been negotiating so much with my mind saying, I have peace of mind. I have my mindset right. Like I look at the positive, but I realize that's all, like it's bullshit because at the end of the day, you're still negotiating with your mind. Yes, I can think better. Yes, I can feel better, but that's not the only thing. So, it's just being honest with yourself. And right now, the main point with me, what I'm going through is I'm looking for self mastery. And in order for you to have self mastery, you need to be honest with yourself, is self honesty. So, how honest are you with yourself? And the thing is, a lot of times we hear certain things that you don't want to freaking hear. Like whenever someone calls you out on your bullshit and they say, hey, what the fuck is this? And you're like, hey, well, you didn't do that. And so the thing is, we don't like being called out. But the thing is, if you want self mastery, you have to do self honesty. How honest are you with yourself? And I've been really honest with myself. I've been calling out all my bullshit. I've been really just calling out a lot of stuff. I don't want to settle anymore, you know? And a lot of and this is the crazy part because a lot of people would just be like, bro, like you already fit, like you just got a new office, like you have a a team or company, whatever, but like, bro, like I'm so far from what I know I can do. And people that are average, they're gonna just tell you, hey, just settle, you're good, like just chill. And the thing is, they're average, bro. Like, why the hell would you be listening to average? So right now that I've been listening to people that are at a very high level, they've been challenging everything, everything, all the beliefs that I'm thinking, okay, well, slow and steady, and looking back a year, 2 years ago, wow, what a change. But in all reality, I realize I'm still going slow. I'm still settling. I still have certain things that are non negotiable. So, right now, as I approach self mastery, I just want to keep being very honest with myself, very real, very raw, and then elevate those around me. I'm building non negotiables, getting up at 2:45, doing my routine, posting videos, sharing my knowledge. And this is the thing, I'm an entrepreneur. And for those of you that are entrepreneurs, you know that it's freaking rough. You know that it's difficult. You know that one day you're on top of the world and the next day everything falls. And then you're doing amazing and then everything goes to shit. And it's just back and forth and back and forth. And it's always something new. And then you think you got it. And then it's something new. And then you got to evolve. And then it's a never ending thing. So, for me, I'm thankful that I've been studying mindset. I've been working on myself so much, but now is that next level, right? Because most people level up to a certain way, a certain point, they get certain clients, they make certain money, and then they're like, oh, let me get off the gas, let me just chill a little bit, and they hit that upper limit ceiling. And the thing is, you should not be hitting that ceiling. You should always be wanting more and more and more and more, being grateful for what you have, but not satisfied. And so I feel like there's so much that I'm going through right now, man. Like, it's almost like if I want to just go inside and just like get away from everything and just listen to my intuition, let it guide me, let it tell me what I need to do. Because most people, they want to do it by themselves. They want to say, how can I do this? How can I pull this off? Instead of listening to that voice. That voice, right? That a lot of times it tells you, you should tell them this. You should make this move. And then you start rationalizing, well, what if this happens? I don't think I should do that, and this and this and that. And you're not in alignment. You're not in alignment. And then so right now I'm seeking alignment. I'm seeking self mastery. I'm seeking that next level that, in all honesty, most people will never understand. But it's not for them to understand. You only got to understand, right? Like right now, I'm going through my journey. I don't expect anyone to understand that I'm going through my own journey. Why? Because they don't know what I've been through. I got separated from my parents at 10 years old. I've been through some crazy shit. And most people cannot even comprehend what it is to just be alone at that age, just go through so much poverty and through so much craziness. Uh, 5 years in the military, just so much stuff that I don't expect anyone to understand. And this is why a lot of people tell me, bro, you're hardcore, you go this. And I'm like, bro, like, you have no idea. And once again, we're talking about average people, right? Average people that if you wake up in the morning at whatever time, they're like, oh, why so early? Why go in the morning instead of in the afternoon? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't negotiate with them. Once again, I always tell people it's you versus you. And sometimes you will just feel when you're there, and when you feel it, you have to look within for answers.